Hey, we're live.
And we're live. Okay, so before I forget my example because I didn't copy it onto a Word file, it was about like how you could go through the Clayton Act and still like get off as a failure to something, right?
Well, so it's an example of a failing company doctrine permits a merger that would normally violate the Clayton Act.
Okay, right. So mine was Tony Stark, CEO of Stark Industries, becomes elected to the board of as director for Wayne Enterprises. He proposes that they start a merger between the two companies. He can only do this because Wayne Enterprises failed to settle under Chapter 11 bankruptcy and is not a productive company. It was pretty simple. That was it.
Good job.
Thanks.
Who's next? Amanda, are you done with dinner? No?
I can.
Close enough.
Andrew, you can go so you can finish your dinner.
Yeah, I can read mine so you can keep eating, Amanda.
Okay, thank
Mine is. Can you guys hear me? Okay?
Yep.
Okay. Mine is the tire company Dave's Tires is a local business that has been around for the past 20 years. This past year, Quality Tires moved in down the street, which decreased Dave's Tire sales significantly. Sales have been so low that Dave tried to reorganize under Chapter 11 bankruptcy and was unsuccessful. After this failed attempt, Dave reached out to many suitable merger partners, but no one was interested in merging with Dave's Tires. Quality Tires reached out to Dave and offered a horizontal merger by using the failing firm defense justification to make it legal. Dave accepted and now is co-owner in Dave's Quality Tires.
That's a good one. I sold tires for 15 years, so I like that one.
Yeah, you did.
Nice.
Mine's about smelly socks, so if you're still eating, Amanda, you don't want me to read mine first.
Go.
Did you say I should go ahead?
Yeah.
Oh, you're cutting out, so I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
That's interesting. Oh, okay, bye.
We just lost Andrea. Well,
go for it.
Mine is Smelly Socks Incorporated finds itself in dire financial trouble. The company may soon be forced to close. The trouble is Smelly Socks Incorporated is so large that many of its competitors simply cannot afford to buy the company, even at a fraction of the cost. Smelly Socks' largest competitor, Yellow Sox, is the only company large enough to absorb Smelly Socks. Fortunately, Yellow Sox decides to acquire Smelly Socks for a fair price.
There you go.
The end.
Beautiful.
That's my stinky story of socks.
Gary owns a car dealership in a small town. There is only one other dealership in town. Gary is not getting enough business and wants someone to buy the dealership. Patrick owns the other dealership. Gary knows that this could be a bad decision because Patrick will be able to charge whatever he wants to the townspeople. Gary decides to sell to Patrick because he really wants to go to Hawaii.
Beautiful.
Hawaii, I've heard, is nice. I've never been there.
Green.
I vote that we do the tire store one.
Because it has a tire store in it?
Yeah. Because I used to work at tire stores forever.
I'm fine with that. This week seemed pretty easy to write example for, unlike most weeks.
Will you put it on the...
Yeah, I'll
put the example on the thingy so I can copy it?
It is.
Yeah, I just put it up.
Yeah, I got it.
Sweet. Uh-oh. What's the principle we're trying to teach?
Oh,
Go
I
for
can
it.
copy and paste that too.
It's the how to get through the Clayton Act. How would something that normally wouldn't work in a Clayton Act actually work?
I posted exactly.
Yep. Yep. Bless you. How do we want to do this week's question?
As easy as possible for us.
We can
Well-
do the check all the fly.
Yeah.
Well, you can go ahead, Matt. Matt.
I didn't have anything to say. It was just going to be something like last week we did the both A and B / check all that apply before we've done like other multiple answers. I was just going to say
Used
that.
it though. We had a winner last week.
Yeah.
I think we could do like check all that apply and do like I don't know how to word it, but like in order for it to permit, they have to have been unsuccessful with Chapter 11 bankruptcy and not been able to find any suitable merger partner, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we could do like check all that apply, like what do they have to do before it's approved or permitted, and have those two, and then we can think of like 2 more false ones and do a check all that apply. Or else we can just give 4 example situations and say which one, is an example of. Or else we can
So-
do anything else you guys think of.
I'm trying to think how to word this. So if I put Dave's Tires is in serious financial jeopardy and may possibly close, what if I put which of the following reasons permits a merger that would normally violate the Clinton Act?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
You can even say something like, he has the offer for the merger, but before he takes, well, I don't know if that would actually be legal. Don't do that. Do what you're gonna do. That sounds good.
Okay, so this is what I wrote. Dave's Tires is in serious financial jeopardy, may possibly close. Which of the following things would allow them to merge with a competitor that would normally be in violation of the Clayton Act?
Sounds good.
Are we
I like
good to check all that apply?
Sure.
Or
Yeah, we can do click all that applies.
Mm-hmm.
Or we can just put 1 right and 3 wrong, or whatever you guys want.
I mean, we could do click all the apply and have only 1 be right. That'd be mean.
That would be. Well,
It's chapter 22, right? I'm not crazy, am I?
No.
Okay.
we could put
So there's 3 right answers.
I thought there was only 2.
Oh, sorry. No, you're right. There's 2 right answers. There's 3 wrong ones.
So the first one is a failed attempt at Chapter 11 bankruptcy, right?
Yeah.
And the second one is unable to.
They tried but are unable to find any other merger partners.
Like any suitable.
a failed attempt at what?
Chapter 11 bankruptcy.
I guess I'll put for a correct answer, check all that apply. So a failed attempt at Chapter 11 bankruptcy. What's next?
Tried but failed to find any suitable merger partners.
Okay, next.
For wrong answers, do we want to just go back to the things that the Clayton Act forbids, like monopolistic mergers?
Isn't there one more correct one? Wasn't there 3 right and 2 wrong?
No.
I thought there was only 2.
Oh, okay. So for our correct answer feedback,
Just say good job to you, sir. The 2 things that a company has to do before they merge with a do a horizontal merger or vertical merger, whatever it is.
I put these are the correct answers, and these conditions must be met for the failing company doctrine to apply. Okay, so for the wrong answers,
We're just going to pull, let's see. An interlocking dictatorship is present.
I'll put an interlocking dictatorship is required.
Yeah.
And for the feedback, we'll put. What's that?
How did you word the question?
The question was, Dave's Tires is in serious financial jeopardy and may possibly close. Which of the following things would allow them to merge with a competitor that would normally be in violation of the Clayton Act? Check all that apply.
one of them we could say like obtain I don't know. I was gonna say like obtain a special permit or something, but I don't know if they actually have to do that.
Oh, the other wrong answer could be they have exclusive dealing. Well, no, that's not true because they're a tire company.
We can put Chapter 7 bankruptcy.
Oh yeah,
Actually, no, because that completely dissolves the company. So what's another bankruptcy that we could put?
well, this is for wrong answers, so like, who cares if it's Chapter 7 bankruptcy?
Oh, we can add that too.
There
I'm
was-
just trying to get why the dictatorship thing's wrong right now.
Oh, the dictatorship thing is wrong because it would lead to a merger and under the Clayton Act. Right, it would lead to like a monopoly. And under the Clayton Act, anything that even looks like it's a monopoly is wrong. At least that's what I'm saying in layman's terms.
So do you want me to put the chapter for another correct answer? Chapter
That's-
7 bankruptcy?
No, that's a false answer.
Oh,
But we instead of
Yes.
chapter, is there Chapter 9 bankruptcy as well?
11, 13, 7.
Okay, so we should do Chapter 13 instead of 7 because 7 dissolves the company. So if they went through with it, then there would be no company to save.
we could put like chapter 87 or something like that. And put wrong, there is no chapter 87 bankruptcy.
I don't know. With our luck, there probably is, and it probably applies.
I'll put a failed attempt at chapter 7 bankruptcy. Failed attempt at a chapter 87 bankruptcy.
Sounds good.
How did you guys do? How did you do on your test, Andrea?
I'm not as good on this one, but I knew I wasn't going to. My baby, she started teething this week and got sick for the first time.
Ooh, fun.
It's been a bad week,
I'm sorry.
but yeah, not horrible, but not great. How did you guys do?
Pretty. I failed it, so. But it only got my grade 1 point, so.
How did you do, Guy?
I got an 88.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay. It was meh. I thought I did better, but I made some dumb mistakes. There was one that I knew I got wrong. It was like the multiple choice one, but I was like an hour and a half of the test, and I was tired of doing it, and I was like, I just want to be going it upstairs.
Yeah.
I'll just appeal it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do an appeal with mine.
What should we put as the third wrong answer?
It must be a vertical merger.
And that is wrong because
It doesn't have to be a vertical merger. It can if it passes the other 2 checks.
so that one. That one's kind of hard, isn't it? Because if we're clicking all that apply, if they click those other 2, then a vertical merger could be allowed.
Well, but by saying that it has to be, that's the only tricky part. Like, if you say it has to be a vertical merger, then you pretty much know it's wrong.
Okay.
Because it's too absolute.
Somebody's unhappy.
I'm sorry. It was not leaving, and so I had to.
What kind of dog is it?
We got her from found her and her siblings on the side of a road. And so I think she might be a German Shepherd because she just keeps growing huge. Not a German Shepherd, a Saint Bernard, which is even worse since we wanted a small dog. But yeah, she's about 3 months old. We've had her about a month and she's doubled in size already.
You know.
All right.
At least it's not one of those like.
Another
At
one.
least it's not one of those like English mop dogs. You know, the really big ones that have like the really shaggy hair.
Do
Yeah,
that.
my aunt she has a few giant mastiffs. Those dogs are huge. Probably not too much bigger than a Saint Bernard though. Those dogs are also huge.
Yeah.
Definitely not a dog person.
I love dogs.
Dogs can be cool, but cats are definitely more my style. Less maintenance.
I'm opposite.
Me too. Obviously, since I have 3 right now, but I can't do cats. Completely allergic.
Oh, sad.
Not really, but that's okay.
I just like all the animals, but just in particularly cats.
I like animal crackers.
Oh, those are pretty tasty.
Those are pretty good. I don't like the frosted ones.
I just feel like animal crackers are a delicious treat.
They are.
So,
Talk about, she put on our notes for our A- that we should use our time to talk about the test or something. So do you guys want to talk about the test or something? Or
yeah, let me pull it up.
Yeah, we can go over stuff.
I always forget how to get to the test, like actual answers and stuff.
I think it's weird because when you go to the test, you click, instead of saying view reports, you have to click view submission. At least that's how I get to it.
me too.
Yeah, me too. I always thought that was weird.
It should be view reports. That's what makes sense.
iLearn is weird just in general.
I liked I liked iLearn 1 so much better. iLearn 2 was okay.
I did too.
iLearn 3 I hate.
I guess the only thing I only use iLearn 3 and iLearn 2, but 2 was so much better. I hate how everything
Yeah.
I click on opens a new tab.
I liked 2 a lot better as well.
So I missed some pretty dumb ones. Oh, I always miss these stupid. I hate multiple check all that apply. So I missed the one McGillicuddy Corporation wants to issue stock in an offering without filing a registration statement. Which factors help them meet an exceptional registration for this transaction? Mark all that apply. I put small dollar amounts. The offering is accredited to investors. And I put that it was one of 3 that will take place that year, and that was wrong.
So, let's see.
It was just the 2. It was the offering is a small dollar amount, and the offering is to accredited investors.
I missed the one about the merchant's firm offer rule.
Where's that one? What number was? Well, they're probably different numbers. Merchant firm offer rule.
Wait, just kidding. This was exam 3. We just took exam 4, right?
Yeah. What one was that?
Gotcha.
I have to feed her before my next group meeting at 7. So I'll catch you guys next week.
Okay, bye.
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 And then I missed. I put on the one that the guy is trying to make the decisions that would give control to others without giving any special preferences. His business plan's risky. He doesn't want to be committed to pay back the money. I put that he could do common stock or preferred stock, and I got it wrong. It was just apparently just common stock.
I switched limited liability and a C corporation on question 8 to match the descriptions or whatever.
I did too.
I
got that
missed
right.
Batman and Robin. Because I might argue that one, because in the book it said that Batman and that partnerships would report the full amount on their individual tax returns.
What I read said that they would each be responsible for their share.
Well, but it said before dispersed profits or whatever, right? So like, I took that as before they split it.
I'd appeal it, man.
Yeah, I'll probably appeal that.
He was nice to me on the last one for the appeal.
I missed that question 3 with all the 5 billion different answers.
Oh, that one I put A and C. Rule 504.
Yeah. So I had 506. I had that one right. I just didn't think 504 also applied.
Man, I'd appeal it for there's 19 billion answers and it's confusing.
Yeah, seriously though.
I hate it when they get that many answers. I just start getting confused.
Yeah. I missed the other one that had a whole bunch of answers on it. Where was that? There was one I felt
Question
like it was
18.
right, but there.
The common stock one where you could either sell preferred stock or sell common stock.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to argue that one too, because it's like in the book it says either way to get people to raise money for them that isn't risky would be selling preferred stock or common stock. Like either way, preferred stocks would be even better.
Right. Right.
I missed that one too. So that was. Let me make sure I'm reading the right one to you guys. Is that the let's see.
Byrne is tired of making all the decision in his business and would be happy to give up some control to others.
Oh, I don't know why it's not preferred stock, but I'm still going to argue it.
Why is it not preferred stock?
So it says without giving any investors special preferences. So preferred stock, like give dividends to them first. So they get special treatment in some ways.
Yep,
But
I missed that part.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
I missed the one about the polka dot circus, and I'm thinking I should appeal that one because where they're Alex and Marty, it says they're limited partners in polka dot circus,
Mm-hmm.
and the general partner is Central Park Animals,
Mm-hmm.
but they own
Yeah.
Central Park Animals.
Yeah, I'm definitely arguing that one as well.
They're the owners, so I don't know, but I wondered if it was about that going to be that stupid corporate veil pursing thing, but I thought, you know what, where they own both companies, for sure they can be.
See, I didn't get that whole like. I figured they're both limited partners, so like they're both attached to a general partner somewhere else that was the guy over Central Park, and so I put D because I put the one that says limited partnerships are shielded because it's like they're limited partners. So
Yeah, but the problem is they own the corporation. They're the only shareholders in the corporation that is the the money behind the stupid circus or whatever it is.
The one above that with the toddler seats, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I missed that one because I couldn't find duty of care anywhere in the book.
Me neither. And so I picked the next best thing, which I put corporate
Business
RP.
judgment. I put business judgment rule because that was like that's the closest to it. Like, that's the closest thing that I can think of. Like, there's no duty of loyalty that I could see in the book. There's no duty of care. So I was like,
Well, so the duty of care, I could have swore I read it in the book. It was duty of care because they didn't even pay attention to or do any research on the offer that was worth $20 million more. So that was why it was a breach of duty of care. They should have at least looked at the other offer to see what it had, and they didn't. They just went with the $50 million offer that the CEO proposed. So that's how they violated their duty to care. They have a duty to get the most for the stockholders they can.
one other one that I might argue is the one about baby blankets where it was like a fine or damages or fine imprisonment and damages.
Let me find it. How does it start out?
Maggie, the chief executive officer of Baby Blankets Incorporated.
Okay, I remember reading.
It's
Maggie-
like Maggie might be subject to what for having misrepresented facts in a statement as part of stock stuff.
there it is.
I guess because I was like, where would I find that? Like in the book. I looked around and I was like, I don't even know what I should be looking under to find this answer. Because it's pretty much up to the judge for sentencing. So I don't.
It says it in the book that they can be charged a fine, imprisonment, and they can be made to pay damages.
It was just, yeah. I think at that point, after like question 18, I was just kind of done.
I know what you mean. Well, you guys, I like it, but I'm going to run. I will, where I'm doing the thingy whopper, do you want me to post you the link? Or I'm going to post it on the thing anyway, the Google board chat thingy.
Go for it.
Yeah.
So I'll just post it there. Our link to
Alrighty.
our HOA. I got everybody's name on there. Have a great night, you guys.
See ya.
You too.
Bye.